Okay, make observations, take note of the flow and initial message. Okay, I think that the picture really draws the audience's attention in and kind of guides their eye to the main thing. And your initial message to me is that it's for upcoming graduates that have an opportunity to attend a leadership conference. And you have like the time and date really clear, so that's good. Share reactions. Okay, that's my mistake. Okay. I really like where you've placed like the DTP, date, time, place. It's easy to see. It's clear. Your message is clear. I think the way that you bolded things is really good. I think the contrast between the bolded lines and like your title is good. The font contrast I think is good because your body copy is like, it's clear, but it's still, it catches your eye, but not as much as like your title typeface, which is good. I don't know. What do you listen to?
Give you another 19 seconds, then I'll go for a minute.
Okay. I think it all flows together. I like that you separated, like where they can find more information from the information that you're already providing. I like the placement of your logo as well. I think that helps kind of, like it's there, it's not too obvious, but it still gives credit where credit is due, I think.
Okay, so that was my message, was to make the title pop so you could see what the point was, and then to have the date, time, and place really obvious and clear. So, when you look at a flyer, that's what you really want to know. You want to know what it is and where it's going to be. And so that was the point there. With the picture, I wanted to be able to draw your attention to what the message is, and making it obvious where you can go to find some more information. With the font's size, it made more sense to bring the question and then kind of like grab the attention grabber,
Yeah.
and then just to kind of put the other bit there that just kind of explains what's going on in a smaller font size, and just portray the message that way.
Perfect. Analyze the message. Okay. Connecting the message with the audience, I think you did a really good job of that. Like you said, you bolded the question of, do you want to have the competitive edge in business? And I think that's that's the attention grabber as far as the body copy goes. And then the information that you are giving to them is just normal, like it's not bolded or anything. I think that the I don't know, I feel like I've said everything, but I don't know, I think you used, like the grayscale and everything really well. I think the contrast is good. Like you kept the margins and everything. I like how you spaced out like the letters, like the font that you used kind of made it like, seem big, and like that's what it is. It's like a conference. They want a lot of people there.
Right.
So I think that really connects with the audience and the message that you're trying to convey. So you offer design alternatives for specific critique, I guess.
So based off of what you said, you did like the title. But I definitely could make it a little clearer, because there is not that separation there between the title and then the subtitle, basically, of the question. I know before you mentioned too about the gray box, or something to make the date, time, and place pop more. Just because it kind of does blend in. I understand that. And then maybe I can do some kind of spacing, something to make the picture and the top box not connect so much, and make it look a little clearer.
Share opinions and review checklist to improve design. I don't know, I don't see like a ton of need for improvement. Like I said earlier, I think that if you kind of extended these bold lines to line up with this logo, or move the logo over, I think that kind of might give it a little bit more alignment there. If you were to add like the gray box just to kind of make it a little bit, you know, pop more, give it a little more contrast, because I think there is a lot of contrast if it didn't have to be like a black and white poster and we didn't have to have all the margins. I think that would, you know, I think it would have popped enough, but where it is all like black and white, I think just adding that might help it a little better. And maybe, I don't know, maybe like align it differently a little bit, because this is kind of center aligned right here. So that's just, I mean, that's an idea.
It looked kind of funny when they were all over to the left.
Yeah,
so
that's what
maybe
I thought
just,
too.
Maybe somewhere like happy medium between
Yeah.
centered and left.
Exactly. Let's see. Yeah, and just like maybe a little space there.
You don't think that this spacing is too much between each letter?
I don't think so, no. I like it. I think if you did, like, if you had it all, like, graduate leadership conference, like, all that much spacing, I think it would be a lot, and
Yeah.
it'd kind of look like just a jumbled alphabet. But where, like, these are all together, and then you've, like, kind of spelled out conference longer, I think that looks really good.
I wanted it to be able to match up with this part too, and when it was all,
Yeah.
because I'd kind of like one of my sketches, I had the whole thing in a row, and it's like that just looks,
It's
looks
a lot.
bad.
Yeah.
So by breaking it down, and then I thought, you know, maybe stretching the spacing
Mhm.
would really help to pull somebody in.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I can fix the logo and the line
Yeah,
issue.
it's just little things, I think, and then I think, you know, I think it looks great. I really do. I like that, like, you have the flow, the contrast there, the alignment's good. I think it really, like, conveys the message that you want.
Perfect. Thank you.